So we are in the all-new Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro, which hasn't even been driven yet by the press, so I'm extremely excited to get a first look at this thing. Now, why would you pay $40,000+ for a Tacoma? Well, one, it looks badass, and two, it has very intense TRD Fox 2.5-inch damping coils. So this car is very capable in the off-road. I'm sure it's a blast in the sand dunes, and we're gonna check out how this thing performs. We've got the automatic transmission, which is different than the Wrangler we just drove, which had a 6-speed manual. So far, feels very comfortable. This car is very isolated, and it feels like really good quality. We've got some rattle back there in the seats. I've noticed that actually with the Tundra as well. That tends to happen. You get some rear seat rattling because they fold down or recline. You've got a pretty nice interior, actually. You've got these leather seats, an infotainment screen. I actually worked on this infotainment system while I was at Toyota. The instrument cluster is pretty boring. I'd like a bit of a smaller steering wheel. It feels too big for precise movements on the off-road and even on-road. It's got a 3.5-liter V6 making 278 horsepower, which for a vehicle of this price is not quite enough. So this is gonna come in shy of the Raptor by about $5,000, but the Raptor is gonna have way more power. Let's give it some gas here. Whew. You've got an electronic locking rear differential that also can be a limited slip differential when it needs to be. Overall, this is definitely very confident in the turns. It feels more like an on-road vehicle that's good at the off-road than the other way around, which is fine because obviously when you buy a vehicle like this, you're probably not going to be off-roading all the time. Brakes work well. You've got plenty of headroom. The visibility is good, although it's a little bit hard to see over the front hood of the Tacoma. It's huge and it's got this bump in the center of it. Rear visibility is good. Overall, I like it. I'm not in love with it. It definitely could use a bit more power, and I feel like it could be a little more raw for what it is. This is the TRD Pro. It's the ultimate off-road capable variant of the Tacoma. Well, I hope you found this review informative. Like always, please browse our channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.